Alright, it's been almost a month, and it's been a week since my last inspection, but it's been a month since I had bees, so we are going to get into these hives, see what they're actually looking like. Brood should be hatching out now. It did rain this morning pretty hard, but the sun has came out and it is beaming. So bees are coming in and out. I don't think the rain stops them. Like, I'll walk over there when it's pouring, they're still coming out. So yeah, we're gonna get in there and look at some of them combs that I put in there, or some of them frames that I put in there, and if they don't look good, because some of them did not look good at all. I shouldn't have put them in there to begin with. Just the way they were built, the way that they were made out, I should have just replaced them. If they don't look good, I'll probably just take them out and put fresh frames in there, so that way they got something new to work with. And then I may leave the frames out here on the table, let something get to them. But yeah, and last week I had a hole in my glove. Yep, it was a good reason. A bee liked to get into that hole. I don't know why, but it got me on my hand. So I got new gloves this week. Seems that I'm going to be getting gloves every 2 weeks now, and if that's going to be the case, I might as well get out of beekeeping now. Hopefully these gloves last a hell of a lot longer. So, all right, well, let's go get into these hives. All right, here we go. Let's see, man, they ain't taking the sugar syrup down any. Excuse me. They haven't drank much of this. I gave this to them last Saturday. I wonder if they can get to it. Hopefully the screen's big enough. The screen hole. This was the hive I got stung in. Oh, they're fighting. That's crazy. Must have been a robber bee. See what we got going on in here. No queen. A little windy. See what they're actually doing over here on this side. I wouldn't expect them to be doing too much. This is drawn cone, but oops, that pissed them off. Got it all filled up with nectar, I guess. Haven't really done much on this side. Just gonna leave that out. Starting to work a little bit. There's definitely a lot of bees up in here. Oh, this was heavy. Still working with here. A whole bunch of food. A whole bunch. Do something real quick. Yep. Find out where the queen's at. There's a whole bunch of bees on these next couple frames. It is all liquid. All liquid. Capping some of that off. Let this wind die off real quick. Heavy gust. No queen. They got a bunch of these cells polished off. It looks like they're getting it ready for. Come on, bees. Why y'all being so rude? That one's stung my glove. Alright, so no queen here. I don't see any eggs down in here. I'm being so rude. Oh, we got larvae all up in here. Nice. Why do y'all keep stinging me? Or was that the original one? Where's she at? She in here? Nope, I don't see her. Oh yeah. What's y'all getting mad about? Got this. This is a new frame. Got some cat brood. No queen. That looks nice, little cat brood. They haven't even drawn that out yet. Oh boy, this one's heavy. That's all nectar. All shiny, look at that. Wonderful queen bees up here. I got a larva. She may have went down to the first box. A whole bunch of nectar. It has been raining every couple days. It'll rain, sun comes out. Rain, sun comes out. So I think that's what gets the nectar flow going with the flowers. This one's all full. I may not even feed them. I may take these corks off and let them just use up their resources. Oh, these are full. You better calm down. Yeah, it's all full. All full, no queen. Only place it's got brood is these two frames right here. Haven't gotten all their food. That's crazy. It's been a week and y'all haven't ate all your food. I may just chuck that. Alright, frame number 1 on the outside. Been drawing out a little bit of nectar, some pollen in there. Now let's see the goods. Ooh. Cat brood. A little bit of nectar and larva on this side. A whole lot of honey. I don't see a queen over here. There's a little bit of larva on that side. Let me knock these down so I don't like them building like that. That's where all that wacky comb starts. Ooh. What's up with that queen cell? Why is it so long? That's not good. I think a lot of these hatched. Yeah, because they done been backfilled with eggs. Some larvae in there. Look at that. See if I can catch one hatching out. I don't think so. Not on this frame at least. Oh, another queen cell. So there's eggs in here, so she's in here. So we're doing away with this thing. Yeah. Look at that roll of jelly. I don't want none of that. Now I'm definitely going to look at this hive. What's this one? No, it's just a practice cut. Go ahead and get this one back in. go ahead and hit them smoke again. Knock some bees off. Oh, that brood. That one's not too long for this world either, for these ones. Some more queen cells. Queen, she ain't on this one. Eggs in here though. I don't really need to see her at this point. This is full of eggs. All this hatched out. Oop, scared me. Oh no, another one of them. European hornet. I need to figure out where their nest is at. I'm gonna give you the bonk. Come out. Where'd you go? That ain't good at all. I see him up in that tree. He comes back, I'm gonna smack him. Whole bunch of pollen. No queen. They're probably about to get on edge of their hornet coming up in here. No queen cells, so that's good. Trying not to swoosh some bees. They should all be coming out here soon. That's great. Any of these guys hatching yet? Girls? No. Glued together. Boy, is this one heavy. Oh boy, look at all that. That's gonna be coming out soon. I'm excited. There's definitely a bunch more bees in here. I wonder where she's at. I'm not going to dig through here. I've seen eggs, so she's been here in the past day. Because they were knocked over. Let's see. capping all his honey over. There's something in this glove. It keeps sticking me, but it makes it. It's in the glove. It's not a stinger. Ugh, that looks horrible. That side looks alright. That side looks like crap. Well, I'm gonna let y'all have it. Alright. Get this back in here. Let's do it right. Let's not smush anybody. Heard some noise. Alright, get his girls back down in there. Give y'all food back. Y'all should eat that. I'm noticing a lot of these cells is plugged up, so I may end up. I don't want to do it, but I kind of think I will. I'm gonna put the honey supers on these because there's eggs hatching out left and right, and they need space actually because all of this top box is plugged. Right. Y'all ain't getting food no more. Y'all gotta. Oops. Y'all gotta use up what you got. Alright. No food for y'all. You get them to draw some of that comb out and unplug some of their cells. So, okay, that's hive number one. I'm gonna take all that back in. I'll put it in the refrigerator. It should still work. I got some vinegar in it. So, okay, let's get into hive number two. Let's see what we got going on up in here. Let me move this block out my way. Let's see. They're drinking a little bit of their juice, of their sugar syrup. I hear you. There's a lot of bees in there. Some of them bees. That's what I'll do. No queen. Good. Okay. Let's see what we got. Pollen, nectar. All right. I really like these gloves. They're a lot tighter. I can actually feel stuff with them. What can y'all see over here? All we we got in here? Some polished cells look like. It's hard to see, I ain't got my sun yet. Polished cells, but a bunch of pollen in here. What's on this side? Some side. Like a bunch of polished cells. So, bunch of pollen and nectar. Man, that's a food frame. What we got? Pollen and nectar. Pollen and nectar. Man, they are filling these suckers up. I need to learn how to hold these things. So grab it by this. Grab it by this. I gotta be. Pollen and nectar, Jesus. Pollen and nectar. Queen ain't on here, is she? No. This is a new frame. This is the frame I brought up. Queen, but we have larvae up. There's eggs in here too, so queen's been up here. And this was the ones I brought up. So she's laid eggs in all the empty cells around the edge here, around the brood. So that's pretty good. Yeah, she's been up here within the past 24 hours. That's pretty good. All nectar and pollen. All nectar and pollen. I'm going to smush you all. Nectar and pollen. Jesus, there's bee bread everywhere. Look at all that. This is all bee bread. That's ridiculous. Nectar. This is one of the frames I probably want to take out. I'm going to take this one out. I don't like it. That just looks like crap. That was all drone brood down there. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to give you all a new frame. Let's set this in. Y'all ain't even using it. A little bit of nectar in it. They're plugging this with nectar. Yep, I'm gonna leave that one there. I'm gonna move this one over. got one that's kind of halfway started. That'll get them going. Not halfway, like they're working on it a little bit. They probably won't like that, but I will. Okay. No queen at the top. All right. Coming in, bees. All right, here we go. Got my smoker working again. I'm gonna figure that out. Y'all seem to have ate all your food. See if they did anything with this. No. Food frame, pollen, bunch of honey, bunch of nectar and stuff. They haven't done much of that. This was much smaller hive. I believe this one lost a lot to drift. But they definitely got a lot more bees in here, it seems like. So I think a bunch of them hatched out already. Bunch of nectar, no eggs. Yeah, a bunch of brood, no queen. I've seen the eggs. There's queen cells. So all these are hatching out. Oh, there's a bee that's hatching. I got a bee that's hatching. How do I do this without falling? Where are you at? I just seen you. Move. Excuse me, right there. Welcome to the world. Happy birthday. That's amazing. Any more on here? I don't think so. I think it's just that one. But this whole frame, this whole center of here is hatched out. Yep, there's a couple bees hatching on this one too, on this side. Man, there's a lot of reinforcements coming. There she is. Down here doing queen bee things. Doing a good job, Mama. Uh-oh. That's not good at all. That's elongated. I'm pretty sure there's royal jelly in there. Alright, I know she's here and I know she's doing what she's supposed to be doing. Yep. Sorry. You don't want that. Don't want that at all. And this is why I'm doing these inspections. What you want for it to be? Came out my glove. Children. Yeesh, that's a lot of eggs. Holy crap, that is a lot of that frame. Any eggs over here? She hasn't worked her way over here yet to get some of these bottom cells. So nectar. It's all stuck, all glued down. Ooh, that's the heavy one. Heck yeah. Wish y'all would stop this. Can y'all go put that somewhere else? I'm gonna knock some of these. They say if you open some of these up, they'll go put it other places. This is the old stuff from last year, and it doesn't seem like they're using it. Alright, so there's nothing on that other frame, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this box up. So I had eggs up top. Eggs up top. She's just working her way around. So, let's close this one out. I'm gonna put the feeders back on because they seem to be doing all right. They ain't back plugging anything. That's here. Watch out, girl. You get trapped up here, you're stuck. Alright. That is hive number 2. Alright. Hive number 3. This is the big one. Let's see what they've been doing. Yep, they've been drinking their sugar syrup. A little bit. Queen bee up here? Nope. I don't see her. These weren't all locked together. That's not good. Shucks. There we go. This one up. This is a heavy frame. Let me tell you something. Honey frame. Phew. Oh, let me leave this one out. Excuse me. I rolled a couple of them. I seen it. Another honey frame. Bunch of nectar. Ooh, bunch of eggs and larvae. Bunch of eggs and larvae, yep. That's great. I don't know if we can see down in there. Larvae. Woo! Look at all them eggs. I'm not sure if we can see well enough. There's eggs all down in there. So she's been on this frame recently. That's pretty good. God damn, this one's heavy. Holy bejeebus, this thing is heavy. A bunch of brood right there in the middle. Whole bunch of honey. Oh, there she is. Ta-da. Doing queen bee things. And be careful with this one, because this sucker's heavy. What y'all doing over here? Eesh. More brood. Thick honey. It's like really thick up here at the top. Uh-oh. Oops. I only gave you the bump. My bad. I'm doing away with this. That's a swarm cell, from what I've been told. There she is. I would like for you to get up on a frame. Good. She right there. I'll push these two frames together so I know she's in there. Eesh, look at all them big larvae. Cat brood, freshly cat brood looks like. Larva, eggs. Nope, it's just old larva. Yeah, there's a couple eggs there on the outside. This queen's doing amazing. That's crazy. A little bit of honey there in the middle, or nectar in the middle, eggs and all the cells around it. Some brood, eggs and all the cells around this. A little bit of larvae around them. Oh man, this is great. This queen's doing amazing. It's a pretty light frame. She hasn't been on this one. Oh, there she is. Look at all the eggs in there. Eggs and larvae. That's pretty good. It's a heavy frame. That's why. I wonder what that's for. Why is that all bowed up? Heavy frame, no eggs. A little bit of honey. They repaired this one because I cut this one up. This one was all kinds of whack. They haven't done much to this side. I wonder, I got my spray bottle over here. I wonder if that will entice them. I sprayed a little bit of the honeybee healthy stuff on there. I wonder if that will entice them to start drawing that out more. You got eggs down in there? No, it's just nectar. Just a little bit of nectar. Yeah, that's ugly. I don't like that at all. Yeah, this is one of them frames that was all messed up. I had to put a nail in there and they done sealed her on up again. Just to try and hold it out. Alright, well, the queen is definitely doing what she's supposed to be doing up here in the top box. That's great. Alright, so let's take a sneak peek down in here. Queen's in this one, hopefully. Hopefully she hasn't walked down here. Let's get me in here. Nectar, honey. It's a partial frame they drew out. A bunch of nectar on it. Another new frame. Partial frame. I drew out a little bit of it. Ain't much going on there. Oops, excuse me.
cat brood. Cat brood, a little bit old, probably about a week or two. This will start hatching out. Doesn't look too dark. Alright, more cat brood, larva down in there. There's no eggs, but there is larva in there. So she's been down here about within the past 6 days. That's a lot. That is a lot of bees coming. All these ones have hatched out. Has she came back in here? Yep, she has came back in here. These all hatched out. Yep, she came back down in here too. This queen is on fire. There's a couple down here is hatching. There's 3 of them right there in that one spot. There's a bunch hatching on this frame. Happy birthday. That's me. Excuse me. See, this is a dark frame. I can see in there. Eggs. Okay, no larva in here. This is mainly a larva frame. Man, this queen is on fire. Holy bejeebus. So I gotta turn the thing away to the sun so I can see in there. Excuse me. It's kind of a heavy frame. That's a bunch of eggs right there. I mean, a bunch of brood right there. That's amazing. A bunch of larvae. Larva bee bread. Oh, they done glued this one together. Real good. This sucker's heavy. Yeesh. A whole bunch of drone brood down there. There's a queen cell I'm gonna take care of because we ain't having any of that. I don't care if they're practice cups or not. Like I said before, you can practice not doing them. Another one. See this right here? Yeah. Ain't nobody want that. Where's that other one? Right here? Y'all can practice not doing that. The donkey's going off. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. Got a donkey down the road. Whoa, look at that big old cell right there in the middle. That's crazy. I wonder what that's about. What y'all doing over here? Whole bunch of nectar. I don't know, that's a gigantic cell. Y'all clean that up, make that look better. That doesn't even look like a drone cell. But hive number 2, A+. Can y'all work your way back out of here? Okay. Haven't seen any hive beetles. Smoosh all these together. What you going after? What is that? Goop. All right, so let's go ahead and get this hive body back on. Oops. Knock, knock. Guess my boxes aren't completely square. Put these back in here because they're drinking out of them. Put the box lid. All right, that is hive number 3. Ooh, y'all have done sucked down this one. Probably a bunch of bees in here. Ooh, took that one right out. They haven't touched this one that much. Might swap them. They're on it. No queen. Oh shit, that was fucking wrong. I shouldn't have did that. But the clean wasn't on here. Got a smushy one. That wasn't good at all. That's a good start. No eggs. Bunch of pissed off bees. Let's not do that again. Bunch of nectar. Whole bunch of nectar. Set these off. Feels like you can work a lot better when there's 2 frames out. Another heavy frame. What do we got in here? Larva in here. Look at that. She's been over here. It's kind of hard to see in these darker frames. Got larvae on that side, a whole bunch of eggs on this side. All that's eggs. Sorry, I know I'm doing a horrible camera job. So she's not on this frame, but she has been on it. What can y'all see? Not much. There we go. That's a light frame. Whole bunch of larvae in there. That's good. About to be capped over. Larvae, 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 larvae. And some eggs. Oof, bunch of capped over brood. Man, she took care of that whole bottom side, big time. That's a good sign. In the top box too, that's amazing. Actually, you know what? I think that may have been the one I brought up. That's still good. What's in here? We got dark side, hard to see. A bunch of eggs. Okay, so there's all eggs in there. She's not on this frame, but there's a bunch of larvae, and that's eggs on one side, larvae on the other. This is a bunch of nectar and stuff. Looks like it. Yep. Bunch of nectar, and they're clearing it out for her to lay some eggs. I don't see her over here, so. All right, so this was one of the ones I had to fix. This doesn't necessarily look the greatest, but it is at least, it looks like they've repaired a little bit of it. Queen hasn't been over here, but it does look pretty good. Because like I said, some of these frames, they were like this far out. I don't know how you see that. They were like this far out, like way out here. So I just sliced them right down the side and let the bees fix them back up. Food frame. I'm looking at these frames because I want to see what all they've repaired and making sure they ain't putting a wacky comb, because like I said, I fixed a lot of these frames, but a lot of them didn't look that great when I put them in here. Like this was one I cut down, but they seem to have patched it up a little bit. All right, so the queen's been over here doing her thing. Let me put all of you back. I'm guessing you got smushed. My bad. Let me smoke y'all down. So. close them up, and let's get ready to get in the bottom box. Smushed a couple. Sorry. Alright. Let's get up in here, see what we got going on. They done glued a bunch of stuff together. I hate it when they do that. They take the wax across from both frames. Okay, what we got? Naked frame. See, that's what I was talking about. They just glued it apart up there. Y'all like to come up right where I'm going to put my fingers. Ooh. This is a heavy frame. I got to get a good grip on this one. A little bit of brood. No queen. Food. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take that one out too. It's a lot easier to work when you got two frames out. Oh, that's not good. Looks like that Sanderson hatched out. That's pretty good. There's a coming out bee. She about to come out. Let's make sure the queen's not on this one. No, she ain't here. Where's he at? Right there. She's on her way out. Right there in the middle. Come on. There's a couple other of her sisters hatching out right around her. Oh, almost out. Keep coming. Push yourself out. Please don't take your time. You're right there. Come on. At this rate, your other two sisters are going to hatch out before you do. Come on. Almost there. Pop out. I'll edit this down. Oh, there she goes. Boop. And she's out. Welcome to the world. Okay. I'll put your frame back in. See what we got. Anybody hatching out? These are some dark cells. But no queen. She's not on here. They'll probably be hatching out this week. Queen's not on here, but she has backfilled. She has put eggs back in here, so that's pretty good. They fell over, so she's been over here. Oops, been over here in the past 24 hours. Come through. Don't see the queen. There's signs of her, but that's a lot of babies on the way. I drew this out a little bit, right in the middle. That's the one I swapped out. Bunch of dark brood on here. Are they hatching out? What's going on? They're capping some of this stuff over. A couple drones. I don't know where homegirl's at. Oh, queen cell. I need to find her first. I've seen signs of her. Just don't know where she's at. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on this, putting this one back real quick. She might be a ninja. She hides. She jumps from frame to frame. She hasn't been over here. None of these cells have eggs in it, but they're ready for her. I might put this one in the middle. Put that one that's not drawn out on the edge. What are you doing? You being rude. There's a whole bunch of nothing going on here. I don't necessarily know where she's at. I don't really need to see her because I've got evidence of her being in here in the past 24 hours. Ooh, man, that's a heavy ring. I'll put this one, scooch this one in some. So this one's ready. I'm gonna move this one over a little bit. I know it's not good to move the brood chambers around, but there's nothing on these ones. I'm gonna put this one right here. I'm gonna put this one on the outside. Actually, I should take this one and put it on the outside too. This one right here. Come through, come on. Move this one over. Now, where did a queen cell go? Right here. I didn't see her, but she's been here. She's been around. Yeah. Take care of that. bagels going off. All right. Get these put back in. Put the brood facing the inside. Y'all keep coming up right where I'm gonna look at smush. That's on you. That is your fault. So then I'm gonna take this. Is there eggs on this one? No. Some nectar frame. She's not on here. I don't know where. I missed her. That blue dot. Mostly evasive. Okay. I'm gonna put the food back on y'all. Y'all got plenty of cells to work with. You have a bunch of eggs hatching out. Oh shit. I didn't mean for that. I've told all kinds of sloppy shit. Alright. Get this box put back on. And lid, which I have noticed this is collecting condensation. I'll open this up and you'll see all the drips. It just drips everywhere. Put that back on. And hive number 4 finished. Looking pretty good. All right, we're gonna finish up over here. Yeah, looking pretty good. I put the honey supers on number 1 because it seemed like all their cells were plugged up. They were getting backfilled by honey, and I don't want them to start messing with the queen any. And hopefully that super will give them something to do. And I'm not going to feed them. I'm going to make them use their resources to draw some comb out to try and give her some room. I'm not going to do a queen excluder. If she gets up there, she gets up there. If anything, her laying eggs up there is going to make them draw more combs out. So that's the plan with number 1. Number 2, looking a lot stronger. I kind of actually don't remember. I think I did see the queen in that one. I think I seen a queen in 2 of them today, which is kind of weird. But there's definitely signs of the queens are all in there. There's eggs within a day. So yeah, so we're gonna give them another week. I'm gonna try and not do the food patties anymore because I'm afraid of the small hive beetles, and I've been doing a little bit of research, and a lot of people, a couple of YouTubers have been saying to add like the honeybee healthy stuff and the plus and a little bit of actual pollen powder or protein powder, bee protein, into your food mixes, so that way the hive beetles can't get to them. So I'm going to try that next. I'm going to see what they do with the food they got here. They're slowly taking it, and I think it has something to do with there's just every time it rains every 2 days, and then it's sunny for like a day or 2, and I think that's causing a lot of nectar to be produced, and I think they're just going out and getting the nectar as opposed to taking it from my jars that I'm giving them. So I'm hoping that's the case. There's flowers everywhere. Everywhere I look, I see flowers. So yeah, so I'm gonna give it a week. I'm gonna come back out in the middle of the week and just check on the feed, see if they're drawing anything down or not, and go from there. So yeah, looking pretty good. I'm liking the results we got going on. Hive 2 still slacking a little bit, but it's she's still getting herself in gear. So all right, well, I will see y'all on the next hive inspection, or if anything crazy happens within the next week. See ya.